Okay, Maya, close your eyes for a second. Imagine you're walking down a narrow cobblestone street in Portugal, right? It's a hot day, but you aren't sweating because the entire street, like the whole sky above you, is covered in hundreds of floating, brightly colored umbrellas.
Wait, what? Like a Mary Poppins convention?
Basically, it's called the Umbrella Sky Project. It's in this town called Aguada, and it is honestly one of the most Instagrammable things on the planet. But, and here's the cool part, the reason I'm bringing this up isn't just for the aesthetics. It's because of one of the people who helped lead that town before making it big in the national parliament. Her name is Maria Paula da Graça Cardoso, and her life is it's like a masterclass in being a multi-hyphenate.
Maria Paula. Okay, so she went from colorful umbrellas to the halls of power? That's a bit of a leap.
Right? But it's a leap she's been making for decades. She was born in 1962, became a lawyer, which, classic politician origin story, but then it gets specific, like really specific. She didn't just practice law. She jumped into the business world in the most building block way possible. She has business interests in ceramic tiles and, wait for it, locks and hinges.
Wait, really? Ceramic tiles and hinges? That is surprisingly industrial.
I know. It's like she literally holds the house together. You want a beautiful floor? She's got the tiles. You want the door to actually stay on the wall? She's got the hinges. It's such a grounded, practical contrast to the floating umbrellas of her hometown, right? It's like she's got one foot in the clouds and one foot in a hardware store.
I love that analogy. It's like she understands both the beauty and the literal nuts and bolts of how things work. So how did she end up in politics? Was it a local thing first?
Exactly. She was a counselor in Aguada first, but she wasn't just doing the high-level budget stuff. She was the president of the Committee for the Protection of Children and Youth at Risk in the town.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's the warm side of the law, I guess. Taking that legal degree and using it to protect kids.
Exactly. And she's been in the Assembly of the Republic, that's the Portuguese parliament, for multiple terms. She first got elected back in 2009, and Maya, she's like a political marathon runner. She served in the 11th, 12th, 15th, and now even the 16th and 17th legislatures.
Wow, she's seen a lot of change then. That's a lot of different governments to work through.
Tons. And she's not just sitting in the back row. She was a vice president of her party, the Social Democratic Party, and she's been heading up the Committee on Constitutional Affairs, Rights, Freedoms, and Guarantees. It's basically the How Do We Keep the Country Fair committee.
It sounds like she's really focused on the protective side of things. First children in her hometown and now constitutional rights for the whole country.
Spot on. She even went to London for this huge international conference on preventing sexual violence in conflict. She was arguing that the world just doesn't have strong enough laws to punish those kinds of crimes in war zones. She's really pushing for the locks and hinges of international law, trying to fix the parts that are broken.
I see what you did there with the analogy again. Honestly, Leo, it's refreshing. Sometimes you think of politicians as being a bit, detached, but she seems like someone who's been very on the ground in her community.
Totally. And speaking of staying in the loop, if you're enjoying these deep dives into the people who make the world move, you should definitely join our loop.
Oh, definitely. Just a little nudge to everyone listening. If you want your daily curiosity fix, hit that follow or subscribe button. We'd love to have you back on the porch with us tomorrow.
Yes, come join the club. We have snacks. Well, digital snacks.
Speaking of digital, Leo, sometimes when you start rattling off those dates and legislative numbers so fast, I start to wonder if your processor is overheating. Are you sure we aren't just two very well-programmed AI bots?
Let me check my internal cooling fan. Nope, I'm feeling a very human level of excitement. Although a reboot button for when I drink too much coffee would be pretty handy.
Fair enough. Back to Maria Paula. It's interesting that she was re-elected so recently, even after some political shakeups in Portugal.
Yeah, she's a survivor. There was a big election in 2024 and then another one in May 2025. She keeps moving up the list too. In the most recent one, she was the third candidate on the list for her district, Aveiro. People clearly trust her.
It's that combination, I think. The lawyer brain plus the community heart. It's a powerful mix.
And don't forget the umbrellas. I'm telling you, Maya, we have to go to Aguada. We can walk under the umbrellas and talk about constitutional law.
Or we could just walk under the umbrellas and eat some Portuguese tarts.
Okay, yeah, that sounds way better.
It really does. It's a good reminder that behind every policy or headline, there's usually someone who started out just trying to make their own hometown a little brighter, whether with laws or with colorful umbrellas.
Exactly. Stay curious, everyone.
See you again. Stay curious.